students, this session is on peer-to-peer computing. Already we know the difference between client server and peer-to-peer. In peer-to-peer system, each peer is independent and has its own resources. And client server has the entire control over all the clients. The characteristics of P2P network is each has its own resources, so we can easily share its resources. There is no concept of server, so all nodes are equal, and there is no need of domain name matching, so there is no need of DNS server. And we can combine the resources like storage, CPU power and other resources. And insertion and deletion of nodes is very easy with low cost. This is one simple architecture of peer-to-peer computing network. 5 peers are here. Each peer is connected to all other peers. So there is no need of server. The advantage of P2P network is we can easily set up and manage the network. There is no need of server, so that server maintenance cost is reduced. And addition and deletion of network, that is adding nodes is easy and deleting nodes are easy, and each peer is independent to other, so its functioning also very easy. The disadvantage is mainly to maintain the backup. Suppose the peer is failed or we want to maintain the backup of the data. It's very difficult to maintain in a P2P system, as well as providing security to the entire network is also a difficult task. So big backup and overall security is the main issues in P2P network. The Napster is one example for peer-to-peer system. Napster is not completely P2P. It's a combination of client server and peer-to-peer. It uses the server for indexing purpose. It means I am requesting one file means server gives only the index of the file locations. Suppose my requested file is available in 4 locations, it will be replied by the index server. I can use whichever is near to me. I can request the file from a nearby location. So it's only used for indexing, not the original files are stored. Original files are stored in the corresponding peers or nodes. In this diagram, the node gives a request, file location request from the server, index server. Index server gives a list of peers offering the file. So the client which is requested gives the file request to the corresponding node which is near to the client. Now the file is delivered. The index is finally the index is updated in the server. So it only gives the index of locations, not the original file. Next is structured and unstructured overlay. First of all, what is overlayers? Overlayers build over it's one logical network. It is built over existing network, existing physical network. Suppose the example is internet. Internet is built over already available telephone network. It's one logical network uses the already available physical setup. Skype is also one example. It is a logical network established between two users. It uses already available structure. Two types of overlays, structured and unstructured. In structured overlay, it follows some structure, and addition and deletion is also follows some rules, and indexing is based on hash table. Unstructured overlay, it not follows any structure, so addition and deletion is somewhat easy. It uses local indexing and semantic indexing. And peer-to-peer setup, overlay network setup, it not using some already available IP address, it uses some special logical address. So we will see this in detail in next session. And various types of indexing is used in peer-to-peer systems. Centralized indexing, we have seen the example Napster. Napster, you only use the server for indexing. Distributed indexing is based on hash table. So using the key, we can search the corresponding node. This is distributed indexing. And local indexing, it is mainly used in unstructured overlays. It lists its own file. The peer index its own files, not the entire network. Semantic indexing, it's human readable. So we can use some meanings, some semantics to search the file, either file name or some keyword. It is human readable and somewhat flexible with humans. And semantic free indexing, it is not human readable, so it's also based on hash function. So assignment based on this topic is, you have to identify the difference between P2P and client server based on its architecture, advantage, disadvantage and applications. Thank you.